YouTube, I'm back. This morning we're going to talk about personal freedom, our goals, and what it means. What it means, personal freedom. Means a lot, personal freedom. If you want to reach it in your life, means a lot, and for sure it is something that I am looking for. That's why I'm here, live your dreams, personal freedom, all this is all linked together. So, must have goals, dreams and aspiration and, I don't know, things to, look forward to in life, to keep your mind sharp and call it a dream, a plan, a goal, whatever it is. But personal freedom, our goal, means, I started a bit on this yesterday. Yvar made me a comment too, and I liked it a lot, about one of the videos I posted yesterday, and I was talking about enlightenment. And it's so true because, Yvar, I saw you're there. And I liked your comment because it's true, and I thought about it after, and I think it's something we have discussed, me and Yvar, previously. And enlightenment, first, we are enlightened being at start. I think if I understood your comment properly, is that we shouldn't even be seeking enlightenment. It should be inside us. We should be enlightened being, like it's like the journey on YouTube. I shouldn't even be doing this. It's so unnatural to, there's many things unnatural. But anyway, if we free ourselves, if we reach personal freedom and free ourselves from all these nonsense and illusions, and I think we can pretty much reach personal freedom one day. Living freely by crafting a life on our own terms. Very, very important. But like I said, I think it's yesterday, crafting my life and realizing who I was, and that I could build a legacy, and not an empire, but more leave a legacy for my children, and working on myself. And it's all stuff that I pretty much got in touch with the awakening of my consciousness, of my conscience, being more conscious of what I was eating, what I was doing with my life, with my everyday life, the nonsense, the distractions, it's for sure, it takes effort, but at one point, I do it naturally now. This is something I do naturally. And I give myself good habits too. I install good habits, like this talk in the morning. I'm here on the 24th. I'm gonna be here on the 25th. I'm gonna be here anyway. I don't really agree with the whole Santa Fraud thing, so I'm gonna have a Truman show on Christmas Day, and I'm gonna change the title too. I found a new title to put. I'm gonna tell you now. The title will be. What did I mark? I forgot now. I will have to go check. I wrote it to David. Hold on. I was talking with David before, and Santa Fraud and Flat Earth are topics on Christmas Day. That's gonna be the new title for the Truman Show tomorrow. I find this anyway. You're gonna see the show tomorrow. I'm gonna tear Santa Fraud down, and not in a negative way, because I'm not in a bashing way, but in a funny way, in the way that I know how to do it. I'm not. I don't want to put bad vibration here. It's not my. But I speak truth, and Santa is a fraud, so he's gonna get exposed for what he is. Living freely by crafting life on our own terms is crafting your life. You are You are the director of your life, the writer of the script. It's you that you have the potential, an enormous potential to, in at any time, any moment, to change the course of your destiny. You can take a leap of expansion. It doesn't take too long. It didn't take me too long to end up here on YouTube. It was a matter of decision, but it's in your moment of decision also that your destiny is shaped. You know, it's in your moment of decision. Don't be afraid to take decision, to change, to go for something greater. I don't know. It's something with life tells me that there's much more than just what I've been told. So I'm gonna keep seeking. I don't know if I'm seeking. I don't know. Am I seeking? I don't know. I don't think I need to seek. I don't know. I'm getting all mixed up with those things lately. And yeah, that's what is the pleasure of this journey of living. You know, life is for living. Life is for living. Mainly, we should resume that to forward. It's life is for living. So wake up and live. Being free in the moment. And of course, some people, you know, I come here also, it's a way to whip myself to really, you know, the way I talk to others, I never come here and think that what I say is not redirected to myself. You know what I mean? So I come here and I really make sure that if I speak, it's going to impact me also in a positive way, in a way that is going to push me, in a way that's going to drive me. So it's very important that the process I'm doing here for not the motivation, because it's more the habit that gets me going. It's more the habit. I just got a new one. That's a good one. Good habits. Being free in the moment from oppressions of past hurt and present anxieties. Anxiety is what prevent a lot of people from living. Is anxiety. A lot of people, but again, this is things I think that come with the trauma of society, the anxiety that we have, all those little troubles mind that we have come from a trauma somewhere that we experience, probably with the upside down inverted satanic inculcation society that we live in. They probably yeah, so that creates a lot of anxieties inside of people and the oppressions, and so liberate yourself from the mental slavery. Yeah. Being light-hearted and spontaneous as free spirits. You have to be spontaneous. You have to be spontaneous. You cannot always plan to the really the needy stuff. No, you have to be spontaneous, and you have to be bold in your endeavor. And being bold goes with being spontaneous. Yeah, think before you act, but don't think too much, because you won't act. So think a bit and act. You know, think big and act bigger. Simple. Courageously speaking our thoughts. Yeah. Speaking our mind is something. Santa's mushroom, nothing wrong with that. Makes one fly. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why I will bring it, Ibar, very to a positive thing. Like, there's nothing. It's just the way that Babylon portrays Santa Claus. That's why I say it's a fraud. It's not the story that they say in what people do of Christmas these days. Not what it was or what it's originally being celebrated for. You know, it's being celebrated for a much more nature-related thing. Now it's related to going to shop, going to buy stuff and going shopping in shopping malls, and very, very unnatural. It's about consuming. When, yeah, it was about consuming mushrooms, but at least you were You were flying like that's why Santa flies on the sleigh. You know, in the sky, he's high in the sky. He's on high on mushroom. So when you're high, you fly. Yeah, courageously, personal freedom. That's what I'm talking about. To come back to our topic, I have a few viewers live this morning. Big up, everyone. Big up, big up. I would be here even with 0 viewers. I did 1,400 videos with almost no views on them, so I don't do that for. I do this to really put an habit in my life and stick to it and be true to myself. Be true to myself because I don't want to be true to. I don't have nothing to prove to anyone. I'm sorry, I have nothing to prove to anyone other than myself. So that's why I'm here. Courageously speaking our thoughts, feelings, and ambitions with those around us, without concern about acceptance. Without concern about acceptance. But often, courageously speaking our thoughts, this is the only thing I did with my parents when I started to friggin' realize who I was and what was my mission, or call it whatever you want. When I started speaking, and you know, this is what I told my wife the other day. I've done stuff when I was young that was way worse than speaking my mind. I done stuff way worse than that when I was young. I was such a troublemaker. Like I was a dropout at school. I got kicked out every year, 2 weeks per year. Like I did very, not that I was very, very bad, but I was very rebel against the wrong thing. And I was, yeah, so I don't understand. But you see the state of mind that wherein the ego takes over the love for your children. This is as sick as it is, man. Because this is the only thing it is. The only thing I've done, I've never hurt her. I've never done anything bad, but speaking my thoughts, speaking my mind. And for that reason, now I'm less than, that's it. I'm not even considered anymore. And so this is goes very, very far, the programming of the mind. And if I would be concerned about acceptance, that's it. You cannot be concerned about acceptance, because if I would have never speak my mind. If I would be, like, I had to speak it out at one point. You have to let that stuff out. And for some reason, there's people that are, and sometimes the closest people to you, your parents, that they will not see it for you. They will not see it for you. Nobody else will see it really much for you other than you and a few people that really grab your vibe. Like, I feel Ivar more of a brother than my own sister. I haven't talked to my own sister for like 3 years, and I don't intend to, because it's bad vibes. It's ego. It's ego over love. It's being right over love. It's all these bad vibrations. And I'm not into that no more. I'm not into that, and I don't want to get into this and get into arguments with people with nonsense. And my time is much more valuable than that. I prefer come here, share my thoughts, and do my things alone. I told you I prefer be solitary and than soul shift with people that, you know, I don't want to entertain people who doubt me. Like, there's people that doubt is so heavy in their mind, and first of all, they doubt themselves, because that's the only reason why they get stuck in that egoistic state of mind. Is anyway, me, I know how it feels. I feel it. I talk about my experience. I have people in my life that, like I said, I've done much worse things than that when I was young, and now just for speaking my mind. Yeah, my mother is completely ignoring me, and she's alive and healthy and everything. She has like, it's crazy just to think about it. But that's an experience I lived, so I want to share it, because this is also what, yeah, cleaning house by speaking one's mind. Exactly. I had skeleton in my closet. I had to clean the house. I had to clean the house and get the skeleton out. This is what happened. And what people don't like it when you start speaking me. That's one thing Nasir said yesterday too in a comment on one of my videos. He said, I have tried, Yannick. He said the truth. The people don't want to know that. We are in an era that the one who seek it will know it. But if you don't seek it, if you live all your life according to the society and never seeking or trying to reach for something more, you're very much into illusion. But again, people seems to like illusion, and that's why they go see magician do magic tricks, and but the magic trick is on them and they don't even realize it. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I said, welcome to Earth, the land of illusions. It's crazy. So speak your mind, speak your thoughts, speak your feelings and ambitions with those around you. And don't be concerned about acceptance. You'll clean the house anyway. The one that are meant to, it's, I didn't choose my family. I can choose my friend. I don't choose my family. Who didn't know? Like, you can be a mother or a father. That doesn't make you a dad or a mom. Anybody can be a father and a mother. That doesn't make you a mom and a dad and picking up your children spiritually when they need it. Picking up your children is not only taking your car and going to pick them up at their friends. It's talking to them. Can they hear your voice? Can your children hear your voice? Well, that's it. Anyway, it's something I have to let out. I have to clean the house. I have to speak my mind on it. And me, I undo my trauma live on YouTube. I always tell you. That's how I do it. And I'll keep doing it. Because I know there's something out there. Enjoying our free will to pursue abundant happiness, wealth, health, achievement, and contribution. Enjoying our free will to pursue abundant happiness. Joy and happiness is all we need. It's all we need is joy and happiness. That's all. You don't need more than that. Joy and happiness. What else do you need? Honest. Come on. So wealth, health, for sure. Health. That should be such a goal for any adults, any person that anybody. Health should be a priority. If you're not healthy, you're not gonna live your dream. I'm telling you now. You're gonna fail because you're not gonna have the energy. You're not gonna have the drive, the clarity of the thoughts. You need to be healthy. You need to be healthy. If you want to live your dreams, check your health. Check your health. Oh yeah, very important. And discard all the acid food and stuff that keep your body acid, because it doesn't only keep your stomach acid. The food goes everywhere in your body. It even goes to the brain. Yeah. You can nourish that brain, and there's something that changed a lot since I changed my eating habit. Is I used to wear glasses. I don't even wear glasses anymore, and the white of my eyes is becoming so brightly white now because I discarded all the acid stuff and I keep my body very alkaline. I'm on a constant losing weight process. I lost 100 pounds so far, and I keep going, and I'm very, very I'm very proud of it. Yeah, because it's something that. It's not something that I really forced, but it's something that I wanted to achieve, And that's it. Health, achievement, and contribution. Contribution. Yeah, contribution is something that most of us have forgot to contribute to. We think we contribute to society by working. This is our state of mind. We think that, we're working in Babylon, so we're contributing to society. This is how I was thinking. I was like, okay, I gotta get a job, gotta get this, gotta contribute to society too. But I realized that no, we're not contributing, we're not taking social responsibilities at all. This is the thing, we're just slaves. And that's what it is. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Sorry is a sorry word. But we are slaves until we wake up and realize that, hey, you can don't, I'm not saying to quit your day job, but to realize the state of enslavement you're under and then take action to reverse it, to start creating your own thing. And don't quit your day job from one day to another. You need money to survive. It's Babylon. But the moment you realize your slave and your state of enslavement that you're under, start making moves and come on, move out of that mental slavery and create your own legacy. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time to build something to start. Look, I go nonstop at this stuff now for the last 2 years, I think, and nothing has happened. A lot of stuff have happened positive, but I mean, nothing has really. Things happen constantly. I know what you know what I mean, but nothing very. I haven't traveled the world yet. You hear me say all the time, want to travel the world, travel the world. Well, it's not done yet, but I keep going at it. And one thing I master is consistency. This is one thing I master, and I know I will succeed because I'm consistent in what I do. And in everything I do in life, I'm very consistent. So I know I will succeed for that, that's for sure. And that's it. This is contribution. Yeah, contribution. Very important to contribute, but contribute in a way maybe that you weren't seeing it before. Take social responsibilities is very important. Whether taking social responsibilities is can be something big, can be something not that big. Also, you can do your part. It's not stop asking permission and do your thing, start to help. It's one big consciousness. You don't need to ask permission to do something to contribute to the elevation of that consciousness. Just the moment you start embodying the change you want and you start radiating those vibes around you, people are going to pick them up. People are going to pick them up. We pick up vibes, for sure. We're not totally asleep. We are enlightened. We are enlightened being, but we are maybe kept under a state of unconsciousness or something. But yeah, we are enlightened beings for sure. We are light beings, so we are enlightened. We are lightning inside, but it's to bring back that light and to shine it, to shine the light. Maybe that's what we need. Yeah, freely loving, whom we choose with passionate abandon. Yeah. Freely loving whom we choose with passionate abandon. And that means have trust in your partner, have a, in the, yeah. And loving who we choose, it could be your partner or it could be the world. It could be we are one. So it's not only about loving another person, it's a thing. Loving the whole thing. Me, I love you all. I love you all. There's not a single being alive here. There's not a single thing I don't love here. I love everything. I love everything. Everything is divine. Whether you think it's been demonized, maybe, or it's even that is divine because everything is on earth is divine. There's no evil stuff. It's only in our heads. There's nothing evil outside. It's all divine. So the evil stuff is only in our head. It's the people that are evil. That's what it is. Because everything is divine. Everything is perfect. Everything is, there's nothing out there that I see that is like there's no river of blood. There's no river of blood running. There's no nothing, no river of everything unless we go dig the ground and then we spill oil in the rivers. But other than that, it's pure water. Everything is pure, very professional, not professional, but intelligently designed, alive. The earth is alive. The earth is alive as much as we are. That I am convinced about that. For sure, it's alive. Yeah. Standing freely on our own, professing and protecting our ideas and integrity. This is personal freedom. This is personal freedom. All life is representing one. So bless up. Yeah. Be one's best. If that's not good enough, then be someone else's best. Exact. Great point, Ibar. Always a very inspiring, my boy Ibar. Yeah, standing freely on our own. But this is standing freely on our own is a big thing. You know, it's easy to stand with the crowd, but to stand on your own. But I don't think you're alone. I don't think you're alone. This is the thing here. You're not alone. The moment you wake up your heart, you open your heart, you start connecting with others and stuff, you're not going to feel alone. I never feel alone, even though I'm always alone, almost always alone. Other if I have my wife and my kids around, I told you I prefer be solitary than soul shift. So I'm always alone, talking to myself, making videos and stuff, because this is the work I want to do on myself. But you know, it's easy for me. It would be easy to be a sheep and stand with the crowd and not think for myself and not starting to wake up something. I can stand with the crowd. That's very easy, but standing freely on our own, that's another thing, and that's personal freedom. Professing and protecting our ideas and integrity. You know, live your truth. Live your truth. Professing and protecting our ideas and integrity. That means live your truth. The truth, it's us. It's us, the truth. It's not, yeah, you can look for the shape of the earth or stuff, but at the end, it's us, the truth. So it's you to live it and to manifest it. Manifest the truth. Yeah. Serving a mission that we have chosen. Serving a mission that we have chosen. I have chosen my mission. My mission is clear, like crystal clear. Yeah. Crystal clear. My mission is to inspire. I aspire to I aspire to inspire before I expire. That's my mission. Inspire constantly great minds, and especially my mind. You know, that's the thing. Also, I want to inspire. You know, so I inspire myself, and at the same time, I share my inspiration with others, which is great. And we are one, so you can be me, I can be you. There's no difference between, but this is the thing we are now. We are so separated from each other that that's it. We don't even talk to the neighbors, and parents put their children aside just for speaking their mind. It's freaking crazy. You know, the people don't realize, that's one thing also. I don't think people realize the importance of life, of being alive, of having one life to live, and they spend it with ego and negativity and they spend it everywhere but around the love. It's a fake love. They portray a fake love, like it's always external, never internal, and loving yourself first and then loving others. No, it's always external, looking for stuff external. So it's very yeah, we're very far deep into the egotistic state. Serving a mission that we have chosen. Always a cause greater than yourself, for sure. A cause greater than yourself. What I'm doing here is much bigger than myself. The reggae group I have on Facebook is much bigger than myself. And Facebook, I don't care what people say, but Facebook is one of the best things for promoting your stuff. You know, you want to sell stuff. It's all about selling anyway, I'm sorry, but in anything you do in life, it's about sales. So if you don't know, if you're not a good salesman, perfect your skills, because everything is about sale. It's about selling yourself. You know, that's what it is. That's what I'm gonna have to do, and I constantly have to do, is selling myself, probably to myself first, and really buy that person and stick to it. Who knows? Fighting to give our children a foundation in such freedom, building in their hearts the will to live as they choose, so they may meet oppression with courage. and opportunity with a virtuous intent to contribute. Listen to that. That's tell the children the truth. I say it often. We have to tell the children the truth. So fighting to give our children a foundation in such freedom, building in their hearts, not fear. Don't build fear in their hearts. Build hopes and confidence. The will to live as they choose. The will to live as they choose, not as society tell them. So that they meet oppression with courage. It's full of oppression out there. What you want your children to be victim of that same oppression you were all your life? That's no way for me. That's why I want to empower them, tell them everything I know, and be the person I needed when I was their age. You know, that's what it's all about. It's about being the person that that they needed, that they need right now. And fighting to give my children that kind of life is everything to me. It's very, very important. Very important. If I don't fight, you know what? It will just repeat for me. I want to break the chain of the generations. You know, it goes from generations to generations until someone wake up in that family and decide to hate. So I'm the glitch in that family. That's what maybe they don't like. I'm the glitch in the family. So speak my mind too much apparently. So they choose to meet oppression with courage and opportunity with a virtuous intent to contribute. You have to teach your children to, you know, if they have an opportunity in life, take it and don't wait. Don't wait. Because often what's gonna happen is the opportunity will come, but will go away fast. If you don't grab it, it's gonna go away fast. So you gotta grab it. Yeah. The call for individual freedom as the great human drive has been expressed for centuries by revolutionists, humanitarians, philosophers, and spiritual leaders. We have heard its ascent voice as the inalienable right of humankind. But we have let away that right to personal freedom, and now we're just stuck in that maze of mediocrity of Babylon. No one really cares about personal freedom. They prefer being shackles and chains, and no, that's it. We have a society that now there's more sheep than leaders, and we have the wrong leaders that decide stuff, and we should all be leaders. We should all lead our own ship. You know, a ship is not it's a safe in the harbor, but it's not made for that. It's made to sail. That's it. It's made to go into the troubled waters and sail the waters and stuff. So you don't stay on the side of the shore with a ship. So don't take your life and stay on the sideline and wait for things to happen in your life. Go into action. Yeah, and rise and shine. So guys, why does freedom pulls so tightly at our hearts? It is because freedom is tightly bound to the human desire for ascension. Our natural drive to rise from our circumstances and actualize our goals, our potential, our highest self. Yeah, we all have that. And the worst is we all have that we all know we can do more, we can be more, but for some reason we accept the program and we go along with that. But wanting to ascend to higher levels of being and giving, this is really should be our everyday goal, everyday constant aim is to be more and to give more and to rise and shine. And that's my message. Not complicate. So guys, I'm out. That was my talk for this morning, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. Might be earlier because I have a family something with the wifey and the kids. So tomorrow morning might be earlier. Yeah, Santa Fraud is coming to town. Santa Fraud is coming to town. Yeah, yeah, he's coming. We'll be here tomorrow. Tonight, apparently, tonight. Santa Fraud. So, guys, I'm letting you go and rise and shine. Big up. I wish you all happy holidays and a great time with the family, and enjoy the time you have together. You know, one life. Love, 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 love. Give love, show love, and that's it. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. Make people uncomfortable. That's great feeling. I love that feeling. So, guys, big up, rise and shine. Speak your mind. Speak truth, and rise and grind. You can't cheat the grind.